Coach, just talk about being out here first day of practice and what that's like for you guys.
We're ready to get back to work. We've got a lot of guys coming back on both sides of the ball, so it should be an efficient practice. It should be efficient first few days because we're, these guys have been around all summer, and we've got 8 guys coming back on offense and about 8 guys coming back on defense, and so it should be very efficient.
You said you're talking to the quarterback. He knows everything. How nice is it to have a guy like Keith coming back?
Very nice. It was my first time since I've been a head coach, year 3, that we've got a returning starting quarterback, and all the experiences that he had both in the season last year and then also throughout the course of spring ball. I've got to show up starting right now. So we've got a real good base of information he's been through, and now it's time to build on that and keep improving.
Obviously, you want to make the playoffs last year, but you won the last 7 games or whatever. Do you just kind of forget about that as each season its own? Or?
Well, yeah, we haven't spent a ton of time talking about 2011 from a big picture standpoint, other than going back and looking at some of the things we did well. And a lot of times we took care of the football and we blocked and tackled, did a lot of little things. We had success. We didn't know those things. We did not have success. So I think they understand that for us in 2012, the devil's in the details. The little things are going to make a big difference, and that's what we're kind of focusing on. We're not focused so much on the results as more the process over the product.
And what are one of the 2 spots that you're really looking at that you want to get settled as soon as possible?
I would say that on the offensive side of the ball, we've got to find out who our 5th starting offensive lineman is going to be, and then also the tight end position. We've got some candidates, but we don't have much experience at that position. Defensively, inside linebacker is going to be interesting, and then we added 2 transfers from Big Ten universities. They're playing at the safety position, and we've got some guys coming back there. So kind of the pieces of the puzzle, especially in the middle of our defense, a linebacker and safety, it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out.
What's it mean to have someone like Dana come in for the team?
I think we've got 2 guys, Dana Dixon, and we also have Shaquille Jefferson, who have both played at Big Ten. Indiana. They've both played at Big Ten institutions. I think what it means, the positive is they've been in meetings, they've been out on the field of competition with some good athletes. I think the thing that they're going to be fighting is that they haven't done any of that in our system. And so the learning curve is going to have to be very rapid for them to be able to contribute, and they know that. So it's not like a true freshman that's never played college football. Both those guys have played college football and been out there in the field in a Big Ten stadium. The difference being that they just got to learn our terminology and learn the way that we coach do things.
So they could become starters. They're just going to have to hustle.
I think there's a great amount of competition. Eric Thompson's coming back as an all-conference, potentially all-American safety. Brad Horling from Zeeland East had a great spring and is in that mix. And those 2 guys, and we've always done a good job of getting our best 11 on the field. And I'm not, if some of those guys can play and do some things, then we might move some pieces of the puzzle around. I don't know the answers to that yet because we got to get them out there. We got to get them out there and see who can play and do what, and just start reshuffling the deck. I think things a little bit more set on offense. Who our quarterback's going to be, who our running backs are going to be, all those type of things. There's more work to be done on the defensive side of the ball, just mixing in all the different pieces of the puzzle.
Just one last one then with the offense with run back. How is Hersey?
He's coming along. He's a little injured, and he won't be practicing for a while. So, I'd say right now we're a long ways away. We're 3 weeks away today, from leaving for the opener. So I don't know where he's at, but the good thing about him is he's heading to his junior year. Played quite a bit as a freshman and sophomore, and so him missing some reps in camp is probably not the end of the world and doesn't just shut him out from the season. He can come back because he's played and do that, but he is one guy who has played that won't be practicing because he's coming off an injury.
Any idea when he might be able to suit up?
Great question. I think we're probably 2 weeks out from him taking any reps, and then kind of evaluating at that point. So it's like most injuries, wait and see and kind of see how he progresses with treatment.
Thanks, Coach.
Good. Appreciate you guys coming out.